Aussie villain, and welcome back to our all-Canadian Blue Jays as we get ready for opening day of the second season of the 2024 season. And the team, as you would expect, hasn't changed too much from last year, but what we do have, I think, is a better selection of players in AAA who might be able to come up and help us throughout the season. So have a look at how we've been getting on momentarily here. I think one person that does need to be mentioned here is Calvin Ziegler. You can see here he is a pitching prospect for us, 21 years old. He is making, well, he was in AAA last year actually and didn't do terribly, but he is one that almost got the call up this year. And I think if we can get a few pitches through, you know, if we can get this 3-star potential, you know, if we can get even, is 5 too many, but if we could dream of getting 5 starting pitchers at 3-star potential, then maybe we start and think that we can get somewhere with this. But until that happens, I just don't, you know, we are obviously going to be a struggling team. But let's go and have a look, and you can see here how we got on. Well, you can't hear, but we'll see here how we got on in spring training in just a second. You can see the team we have. I can tell you that's not exactly right because I mean, Bo Naylor's going to be the starting catcher most times, I would imagine. Desan Brown is probably not the starting center fielder, so I'm not sure that's completely accurate. But anyway, spring training, let's see how we did. Now, the headline numbers here don't look great, I will admit that, but the little caveat here is that we had a lot, and I mean a lot of players in that hadn't played Major Leagues last year, just trying to see who maybe could be an option for us this year and who was definitely not at all ready. So yeah, that explains a little bit of the you know, 21 losses and 5 wins, but obviously, you know, let's not kid around, we're not making the playoffs this year. But no, last year we won what, 60? No, I forget how many games we won now. I have to go back and check, but we just want to try and win more games. You know, we lost 100 last year. We don't want to lose 100 this year. That is got to be the goal, doesn't it? The preseason predictions would suggest we're actually going to have a decent time of things this season because they're not even the worst team in the division. 74 and 88, and I would sign on for that right now if that's what we could do this season. That would be absolutely brilliant. We do actually face Baltimore today on opening day, so it'll be an interesting one to see how we get on there. Some of the hitting numbers, we have got Freeman up there at the top 10, and Edouard Julien, who just quietly over the offseason has become potentially an absolute star. So another first baseman. Our 3 best players are all first basemen, but that's okay. You know, you throw into the mix here, I don't see Vlad, so you know that's 3 absolute top-class hitters potentially. The issue will continue to be the pitching where we don't have anybody. So yeah, that is the issue, and that's going to be the issue for a little while yet by the looks of things. So if we have a look at our opening day roster here for the pitchers, and these are spring training numbers, so bear that in mind. And I mean, it is pretty much the same as last season. I think there's no injuries as of right now, so that is good. So players at the back, we've got Rob Sastrinsky, or Skidney, who was doing really well last year before he got injured, so it's good to have him back. Wick was a star for us last season, now the bullpen. Taylor had a really good spring training, so let's hope that he can keep that going into regular season play. But you can see these bullpen ERAs are better than they were. Starting ERAs continue to be a problem, don't they? Quantrill was a bit of a mess, but spring training doesn't mean that much now that we get things underway proper, so let's hope that continues. And as we look at the bats, this is how we line up here. Now again, no real changes. I don't think it's the same sort of team that we had last year, just a little bit of improvement. This will be Votto's last year. We had a $20 million option to keep him for another year, so given that he hit 29 or so home runs last season, and it's not like we're struggling for cash right now, so I just figured let's keep him for another year. He's 40 now, so I don't think he's going to be around next season, so enjoy him while he's here. And early signs are it was a bit of a waste because we maybe don't need him. But yeah, that is everybody. Now, a couple of players here I did just want to quickly point out. As I said, Edouard Julien, on the quiet, has become a very, very good player. Now, a good batter anyway. I don't know what we do, you know, with first baseman, because we've got, as I say, 3 really good hitters in Freeman, in Vlad, and now in Julien, and they're all first basemen. So yeah, I don't know. And it's not like we can stick him in the outfield because that's where we've got Josh Naylor and Tyler O'Neill, who are 2 of our better hitters as well. So designated hitter obviously is the obvious answer, but yeah, not ideal at all. And the other player that I think is just worth a quick mention is the catcher, Bo Naylor, who again has on the quiet, he's always been a solid catcher, but he is getting a little bit better. But the bat is starting to look as though it's a Major League Baseball bat as well. So yeah, I'm excited. Not that I think we're going to win the World Series, but I am excited to see what we can do this season. Now, if you're wondering how last season played out, this is how the playoffs finished. So the Phillies beat the Twins in Game 7 of the World Series. So, yeah, well done to them. And, yeah, if you want to have a bit of a longer look at that, by all means, pause and do that. So a quick look before we go and see the lineups of the team chemistry here. We'll get rid of myself here so we can see what's going on. And, yeah, you can see that for the most part, you know, everybody is good. Outspoken is Josh Naylor. I'm okay with that, and especially if he's playing well. The issue and the pending crisis is perhaps in the relationships with manager Scott Austin. Is he new? Did we get a new manager? I don't remember if I got a new manager or not. Maybe I did. Anyway, if I did get a new manager, I chose a bad one. So that's not great, is it? All right, let's check the lineups for this opening day clash. All right, and they don't look great, do they? But anyway, it's going to be Otto Lopez leading us off at shortstop. Josh Naylor is the right fielder batting second. Freddie Freeman, who won the Silver Slugger and the Golden Glove at first base last season, he is batting third. Vlad cleans up at third base. Julian, designated hitter, bats 5. And O'Neill, the left fielder, bats 6. Bo Naylor, the catcher, bats 7. Toro, the second baseman, who was brilliant when he came in for us last year, bats 8. Desan Brown is the center fielder. He bats 9. And Nick Privetta is the man on opening day duty up against Tyler Anderson for them. Do we recognize any former Jays? Rowdy Tellez is in their lineup, but that's about it, I think, in terms of players that we would have traded away. Oh, no, he left, I think, before we started, didn't he? So anyway, let's see if we can get off to the perfect start. So, welcome to Camden Yards. Never been, but I hear it's one of the great baseball stadiums. So maybe one day I'll get there. But we are, of course, away from home. Otto Lopez leads us off with a slap down the first base line, and it will be a leadoff double for Otto Lopez. He just have a little bit of a knock. You may have noticed it's a one-day thing. Obviously, it's not affecting his hitting too badly as Josh Naylor comes in now. An 0-2 pitch. Naylor up the middle. That's going to get the runner over to third at a minimum, and Naylor will be thrown out at first. But one away. The go-ahead run is 90 feet away for Freddie Freeman. Can he drive in a nice early run this season? I think he can. It's deep into left field, and it is caught. Otto Lopez, he tags up, gets himself home, so a sac fly for Freeman gives us a first inning lead. In comes Vlad Jr., recovered from his injury at the end of last season, and hits it into deep left field, but a little bit like Freddie Freeman. Needs to get to the gym. Not quite enough on that to get it over the fence, but a lead in the top of the first. Let's see what Privetta can do against Cedric Mullins for them. First pitch swing into left field, and it's almost there is a magnet out there that is sucking the ball to it. That's 3 in a row, almost caught on the exact same blade of grass. Rutschman, I can never say this name. I don't know if I'm getting close or not. Anyway, an 0-2 pitch, and there's a strikeout for Privetta. 2 away for Gunnar Henderson. It's a full count. It's a ground ball. It's... What's happened there? Back to the pitcher and he gets there. It's one of those little chip into the ground that sits up in the air for 6 hours so you can get the first. Alright, Rowdy Tellez, 2 out with a man at first, comes in. A 1-2 pitch and a strikeout for Rowdy. And we go to the second with a lead. Edouard Julien. Expecting big things of him this season, and he has started it off unluckily as he lines it into the first baseman's glove with a leaping catch. O'Neill, who was one of the home run hitting heroes for the team last season, he sends it through the left side of the infield. He'll have a 1-out single. Alright, can we dare dream of a second run in this game? Bo Naylor comes in now. A 1-2 pitch. Bo swings over the top of 1. 2 away. It is Abraham Toro now coming in. A 2-1 pitch. Abraham Toro pops it up. It'll be caught in center field to end the top of the second. And we will go and see what Pivetta? Maybe it's Pivetta. Anyway, he's going to see what he can do against Santander. First pitch swing. Ground ball. Oh, it's been dropped by Freddie Freeman. You are allowed to go and touch the base, mate, even if you do drop it. You realise that. But anyway, that is not what we needed. Seth Brown comes in for them now. A full count. And a walk. So suddenly, 2 on, no 1 out, and a little bit of trouble here as Urias comes to the plate. It's a 1-1. It is popped up into right field. Josh Naylor is there. Can he keep the runner at second as well? Yes. Excellent work out there by Joshy Boy. Alright, it's Newstrom at the plate for them. A 2-2 pitch. A ground ball. It might be a double. It might be a double. No, it is just the man at second. So 2 away, runners at the corners for Jorge Mateo at the plate. A full count and a walk to load the bases. And Cedric Mullins, 0 for 1, comes back in. Oh, he's walked it a friggin' run. There is nothing more infuriating in baseball, is there? Adley Rutschman comes in now, 2 out loaded bases, a 1-2 pitch. And, well, it could have been worse, couldn't it? We leave the second inning tied at 1, and Desan Brown will lead us off. A 1-1 pitch. And Desan Brown whacks one into left centre field. He is quick, and it should be at least a double. They're worried about third, so he stands up at second. But that go-ahead run is on base again. Otto Lopez to the plate. He is 1 for 1 today. Lopez looks to lay down a bunt. It's a good one. Gets the runner over to third with 1 away. Come on, boys. Let's drive in this run. It's Josh Naylor who is 0 for 1. An 0-2 pitch. Naylor strikes out looking. You just got to get bat on ball, man. So with 2 out, it is up to Freddie Freeman to potentially drive in a second run. A 2-1 pitch. And he gets it up the middle. Is it going to drop in? It is. Freddie Freeman. What a star. What a star he is. With 2 out, drives in the second run of the game. His second run of the game. And it's Vlad Jr. now. 0 for 1. Vlad sees the first pitch he likes. Pops it up. Ends the top of the third. But we have our lead back. And let's see if Pivetta can hang on to it this time. Gunnar Anderson will lead them off. He is 1 for 1 today. It's a 2-2 pitch. And that is a ground ball. Toro has it over to first. Freeman, no mistake. This time, 1 away. Rowdy Tellez now 0 for 1. A 1-2 pitch. And, oh, ties him in a knot. 2 away. Wonderful, wonderful stuff as Anthony Santander comes in. 0 for 1. A first pitch swing. 2 out, no one on. A ball into right centre field that will skip to the fence. And it could be triple territory. Naylor has it. No, he stays at second. So a 2-out double. And hopefully we're not going to give up this lead again. Seth Brown comes in. Walked first time around. 1-0 pitch. And that is, we've done more than give up the lead. We're now behind. And that is disappointing. 430 feet. He did not miss that ball, did he? And suddenly we are 3-2 down. Urias comes in. 0 for 1. 2 out. No one on now. First pitch swing. A ground ball. Otto Lopez has it over to first. That ends the inning, but not a good one. As we fall behind. Edouard Julian to lead us off. 0 for 1 today. It's a 1-2 pitch. And Julian watches strike 3. Tyler O'Neill, who is 1 for 1. One thing we do have in the lineup actually is quite a bit of power, and there is Exhibit A, Your Honour. It is 3-3 as Tyler O'Neill hits his first of the season. A 378-foot bomb. And it is 3-3 thanks to Tyler O'Neill. I was just about to say, one thing we do have is a lot of power throughout the lineup. And, yeah, as if to prove me right, Tyler O'Neill, ever the teacher's pet, has done brilliantly there. 2 away as Naylor's thrown out at first. Abram Toro, who is 0 for 1, will come in now. First pitch swing. And Toro gets it through the right side of the infield for a 2-out single. And Desan Brown now, who got a double last time up. Obviously 1 for 1. Full count. Oh, I thought that was a walk. I'm not going to blame you for not swinging at that because that looked a little bit high and outside to me. But anyway, Newstrom will lead them off. 0 for 1 to face Pivetta. It's a 3-1. And it is a leadoff walk. In comes Mateo now, who walked last time around. First pitch swing. Ground ball, could be a double. Go to the base, throw to first. There it is. Excellent work, boys. Excellent work. Double play. 2 out, no one on. Cedric Mullins to the plate. 0 for 1 with an RBI today. A 1-0 pitch. And that is 4-3. Is it going to stay in for us? No, it is not. Actually, it's not even close. Cedric Mullins hits one 347 feet even. It is 4-3 to the Orioles. And this is the problem, isn't it? We have, the bats are decent, the pitching is not. We have Major League bats and we have, at best, AAA pitchers. And that ends the inning, but we are behind again. It is 4-3 to the Orioles. Otto Lopez to lead us off, 1 for 1 tonight. It is a 2-2 pitch. And Otto Lopez lines it straight into the glove of right field, 1 away. Josh Naylor, 0 for 2. It is a 2-0 pitch. And Josh Naylor grounds it to the first baseman. He will be thrown out at first to the covering pitcher. 2 away. for Freddie Freeman. He is 1 for 1. 2 RBIs. A sac fly in there as well, of course. It's no 1 pitch. Can he drive in a third run? No. It'll be a ground out. He can't do it all himself, can he? And that will do it for the top of the 5th. Now, we really do need a scoreless inning here, don't we? Pivetta to face Gunnar Henderson, who seemed to lead them off last inning as well. It's a 1-1 pitch. It's into center field, and there's not much we can do about that as it drops in for a leadoff single. Rowdy Tellez 0 for 2. First pitch swing. Tellez grounds it through the right side of the infield, and it is time to take Pivetta out of this game, isn't it? Runner goes for third, gets there, no one out. Oh, no, he's out, is he? No, he is safe. There was no yellow block up here. I thought we must have got him anyway. So no one out. Runners at the corner. Santander to face Pivetta. It's a 1-1 pitch. And that is, well, it might be the game. It is now 5-3. No one out. Runners at first and second. We need to take him out of the game. And we do eventually. As I always say, as the horse gallops off into the sunset, the barn door is closed, and Kellogg will come in now, a left armer. Full count. And he issues a leadoff, well, his first batter walk to load the bases with no one out. Urias comes in, and it's just looking like more and more trouble, isn't it? There is a ball into right field that drops in to score another run. It is now 6-3, and this has the makings of an absolute embarrassment of an inning. Newstrom comes in now, 0 for 1. Another first pitch swing. Ground ball, double play, 1. Can we get the runner at first as well? No. But we do stop the run coming across the plate. At least we have an out now and a way out of the inning. Jorge Mateo comes in, 0 for 1. It is a 2-1 pitch. And it is through the right side of the infield. It's going to score 2, is it? Yes, it is. And I think that closes the book on Pivetta, who went 4 innings, giving up 8 runs. And therein lies the problem with this Canadian Jays. I don't know that it would have been my choice to start opening day, to be honest. But anyway, Kellogg's not doing much better right now, is he? Not much snap, crackle, pop in these pitches. I'm here all week. A 1-2 pitch. And a strikeout. Alright, there we go. 2 away. Still loaded bases. Gunnar Henderson comes up for the second time in the inning. He is 2 for 3 today. And that should be caught out there by Brown. He's underneath it. It ends the inning, but not before a blowout 4 runs. And there is work to do in the top of the 6th. Vlad Jr. to lead us off 0 for 2. It's a 1-0 pitch. Vlad Jr. hits it into left field and it drops in. So Vlad with a leadoff single. Now we've got Julian, who is 0 for 2. It's a full count. Julian into right field. Vlad will go back to first. 1 away. It's going to bring Tyler O'Neill in to face the new man, Alex Faido, I am going to guess. He is 2 for 2 as O'Neill. He's not anymore. He's 2 for 3. He strikes out. Bo Naylor comes in. He's 0 for 2. Runner at first. 2 away. And Bo draws a walk. Well, if we could pop one over the fence here, it might be game back on. Abram Toro comes in. 1 for 2. A 1-1 pitch. Toro has hit it relatively. I mean, he's lined it, but straight to right field again. That does it for the top of the 6th. And it is Rowdy Tellez to face Kellogg. 1 for 3 is Rowdy. It's a full count. And that is into deep center field. Brown goes back, makes the catch. And that is 1 away. Santander, 2 for 3. I mean, we're not being shockingly badly out hit, but it's this, isn't it? It's base runners. We're giving up way too many walks as Matty Brash will come in now. 1 out, runner at first. Brown to the plate, who hit a home run, a 2-run home run last time up. A 1-0 pitch. Matty Brash is Joe, and Toro can't catch. That should have ended the inning. Yeah, I don't understand why Matty Brash isn't in our starting rotation. I really, really don't. Are we going to get a second double play ball? We are. It doesn't cost us anything. So, yeah. We go to the 7th. We need 5. Brown will lead us off. He's 1 for 2. It's a 3-1 pitch. Can he get himself on base here? No, he swings. That was silly, wasn't it, mate? And 1 away. Otto Lopez, who is 1 for 2. I think he had a sack bunt in there as well, didn't he? He watches strike 3. 2 away. Bringing Josh Naylor to the plate. Much better versus a right-hander than a left-handed pitcher, isn't he? It's a 1-2 pitch. Strikes out nonetheless, but his attributes look better. So he looks better while striking out. All right, let's have a stretch. All right, the torture continues. Matty Brash to face Newstrom, who is 0 for 2. It's a 1-1 pitch. It is hit into center field. Brown goes back. He's got it covered, and that will be one away. Next man in is Mateo, who is 1 for 2 with 2 RBIs. It's a 3-0. This doesn't look promising. And was that not a strike? Just inside, perhaps. Cedric Mullins, who hit a home run last time up, he's 2 for 3. There goes the run-up. Bo Naylor can't quite get it in time. He has improved his arm, I think, from last season, hasn't he? I'm sure he wasn't quite that good last year. Or am I thinking of Yerzy, maybe? That could be out at first. Oh, Lopez has dropped it. Believe me, I looked for the Canadian shortstop, but there was no one really coming through. It's going to be more runs, isn't it? More runs. 9-3. This is the team that we're supposed to beat. Gunnar Henderson. How many times? There must be 10 Gunnar Hendersons in this 9-man lineup, is there? There goes the runner for third. And he gets there. A 3-1. Are we going to load the bases again? No, we might even get a double play here to end the inning. Yes, we do. I mean, we're 9-3 down. It's unlikely to make a difference, but it's nice to get up and cheer something. Alright, Freddie Freeman to lead us off. 1 for 2 tonight with 2 RBIs. It's a 1-0 pitch. Freddie Freeman pops one up. That will be one away. We've got Vlad. I mean, these are the 3 great hopes of the season. Freeman, Vlad, and Eduardo. And, oh, there's Vlad. He's got all of that, has he? Oh, no, he hasn't. Wind must be howling in from left field. That looked good off the bat. Anyway, Julian, let's see what he can do now. He's 0 for 3. It's a 3-0 pitch. And he draws a walk. Brings Tyler O'Neill up. He's a decent hope as well, to be fair. He's already hit 1 home run tonight. It's a 2-2 pitch. O'Neill ties himself in a knot, ends the 8th, and it is still 9-3. Tellez, 1 for 4 tonight, comes in. Did I miss it? Brashard, I think, is still on the mound. I missed if there was a change there. Anyway, it's popped up. It's caught, 1 away. In now comes Santander. See, this is where I think if I was managing the team more, I wouldn't bother with Brash in this one, because realistically the game's done. Bring on one of the Muppets from the bullpen. Keep Brash for a game that's close. But, what do I know? And there is a ground ball over to first. That'll end at the bottom of the 8th. We need 6 in the top of the 9th to keep the game alive. Castro will come on for them to face Bo Naylor, who is 0 for 2. He drew a walk last time up. He's not going to draw a walk with a 2-2 pitch, though, and he watches strike 3. 1 away. Abram Toro now, who is 1 for 3. A 3-1 pitch. Toro down at the first base line. That might even be a double for the third baseman. And actually, no, he's our second baseman, isn't he? And he does indeed slide in for a 1-out double in the 9th. Quietly having a decent day. He's gone 2 for 4. Brown now, who's 1 for 3, comes in. A 3-1. Oh, the bottom of the order getting it done for us. All right, let's see what we can do here. It's Otto Lopez, who is 1 for 3. 1 out, 2 on. First pitch swing. Gets away from the catcher. There goes the double play. We need 6, so we don't need to get too excited here. But if we can get down to Vlad and Julian this inning, it might be on here. A lot of work to do before then, though. 1-0 pitch. And that is going to be out at first. Second away, it is now 9-4. But we probably would have rather the runner stay at third and have a runner at first as well, wouldn't we? New pitcher coming on now is Mantiply. I think, is that how you say that? He's going to face Josh Naylor. He is potentially the final out. We're potentially down to our final strike. It is a full count. And Josh Naylor, is that going to drop in for us? No, it's a leaping catch to end the game. We've lost 9-4 on opening day. So, yeah, I mean, not a great start, is it? But, yeah, if we just pitching and potentially a shortstop as well we need to find. And if we go and have a quick look at the minor leaguers that are sort of in and around the system, there's a couple here that are still in rookie ball that I just haven't been able to get rid of yet. If we search by potential, actually if we... There we go there, I've just got rid of any clingers on there. So we have a look here, you know, searching by potential. There is a little bit potentially, there's potentially potential. A couple of pitches up there as well, but no one that's really ready yet. And you can see, I mean, shortstops, that we just don't have them. This is the sort of the best guy here who I think drafted him last year. And he's not even that good. He's worse than Otto Lopez. He's not a shortstop, is he? To be honest, he's anything but a shortstop. What are you, Bryce? I don't know what you are, mate. You're not even really a baseballer. completely honest. Have you thought about trying cricket, mate? It's getting a foothold over there in North America. Let's try you as a second baseman and see what happens, shall we? Yeah. So this is the issue, isn't it? We just don't have the players we need. Anyway, that's it for today. What we'll do, I think, is we'll come back. We're going to start off our what I think is a Chicago Cubs series, the main series. So we'll sort of do once a week on this one. I think what we'll actually do maybe is a Friday check-in or a Saturday check-in. But we'll come back after the All-Star break. It'll be at Miami. And, yeah, we'll just see how we go between now and then. If the season looks like it's getting interesting, we'll draw it out a bit more. If not, we'll go straight to the end of the season. And we'll just, because it's a slow burn, this one. It's going to take a little while. We don't want to be drawing things out too long. So anyway, I'll see you next time. Keep your eyes open. It might be Friday for this one. It might be next Friday. I'll have to sort of see how I'm going for time. Anyway, guys, take care.